What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Thursday night stream. Today, we are hoping to finish this Mr. Mime illustration rare that we started 2 weeks ago now. So hopefully tonight we can finish it. Hopefully you guys are all having a great, wonderful weekend. And without further ado, because today I just rather get into drawing as soon as possible. I had a very odd day today. It was not a good day at work, but not gonna let that bother me. Just gonna continue trucking along, and we're going to just do some drawing today, you know. Make sure that we finish our drawing here, and then we're gonna move on to better and bigger things, you know. Can't let things get us down. So yeah, so I'm gonna do the Fampies now because I got the Fampies already sketched out. I just need to maybe make them a little bit, there you go, like that, so that I can do the line art for those as well, and then we can get started with the actual drawing. And hopefully we'll get to coloring and it'll be finished before the end of tonight's stream. So hopefully that all goes well and we get that done and dusted. Alright, so we're gonna move on to our pen here. Our textured pen is the one that I like to use for my line art. And we're gonna go ahead and that doesn't seem to be the correct size though. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. All right. Nope, that does not look good. There you go. Maybe the tail should be a little bit longer than that. Looks a little better. All right, and then we got the other side. Oh, sorry, excuse me. The other side, the outline to do. Let's see. All right. Go ahead and yeah, close that one out. Small little line right there. Oh, that looks terrible. Okay, that's better. It's kind of hard to do all these outlines with my microphone in front of me while I'm trying to see if I can better adjust the microphone. Maybe do something like that so that I can draw and you guys can still hear me. That gives me a little bit more room to see. I feel like it's so in my face too. Can you guys hear me with the microphone that far away from me? All right. Man, that head looked pretty bad for a second there. All right. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'll start doing all the details, making sure to get that all nice and in there. I think that looks okay. All right, and then the more details, maybe lighter, not too light. The nose. All right, then from the mouth. So I have been talking with my coworkers because I have coworkers who are also fans of Pokemon, and according to what one of them says, we're supposed to be getting a Mega Donphan, which that would be pretty cool. Donphan is one of those Pokemon that basically after Gen 2 it got forgotten. So if Donphan gets a Mega Evolution, that's going to be pretty hype. So I am hoping to see a Mega Donphan. That's going to be pretty awesome. But today there was a reveal of Mega Victory Bell. I don't know if you guys all saw that, but Mega Victory Bell was revealed today, and that looks pretty cool too. I really liked how goofy it looked. It really made the whole Victory Bell line seem complete, because for some reason I feel like Victory Bell is one of those also forgotten mons, and just watching seeing it get some love was pretty neat. I really enjoyed watching the Mega Victory Bell reveal. They tried to I don't know why, but Pokemon went for like the spooky angle. They made it look like a Resident Evil game. It reminded me a lot of Resident Evil 2 when you're walking the corridors of the Raccoon City PD station. That's kind of what it looked like. It looked pretty cool. It's like it looked cool too. Like it actually looked like it could be a game. Like if Pokemon really got their stuff together and they were like, you know what, we're gonna make this game, the next game, look like this in real time. Dude, they would sell so many copies of the game, especially with like all the people that are getting into Pokemon again. Like it would sell amazingly well. But we all know Pokemon, and ZA doesn't look like anything crazy. It looks like more of Legends Arceus or Arceus, however you want to pronounce that, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty it's good that they're going in that direction because it's a step in the right direction. I just hope that they are able to better execute it, because people had really high expectations of Scarlet and Violet. Kyle, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Had to take out the trash. Yeah, gotta do chores before you can just hang out and relax sometimes. But yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus really changed the formula a little bit. So hopefully they've learned stuff from that, and they've learned stuff from Scarlet and Violet, and hopefully they'll make the right changes and things will be really good for this upcoming game, because Mega Victory Belt looks pretty awesome if you ask me. So hoping to see more reveals like that. That reveal was absolutely awesome, so hopefully we get more reveals like that. Yeah, I'm really hoping for more reveals of Mega Pokemon like that. I think it'll do Pokemon some good to just bring back some more forgotten Pokemon like that and give them Mega Evolutions. Alright, actually I don't really like how these nostrils look good for some reason and these ones don't. And it's just like I just did them back to back. I think I just made the other ones a little thinner. Also, I think it's this line here. Misty, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing good. Misty, I apologize to you once again. I have not sent out those cards. I am so sorry, but I promise I will make it up. I will get you those cards and then a little something else to make up, because I have definitely fumbled. Oh my god. I have been very bad with delivering those cards to you guys. I still owe cards to 3 people right now. I still have them. I just haven't been able to put them in an envelope and just get to the post office and drop them off. I appreciate it, Misty, but like I said, I'll get them to you. I promise. Why can't I get it right? The other side came out so good, and this side's like I'm having trouble replicating it. Lol TMI. I'm being real though. Like I said, I apologize. I'm gonna make it up. I have to make it up because I've said I've fumbled it. I have the cards. I just need to put them in an envelope. Alright, no worries, man. You guys can just watch and hang out from the same phone. It's all good. All right, so we have the fan piece. The line art is complete. We got the Mr. Mime. The line art is complete. Now we got to do the background. I think I'm gonna turn off. See how we could do this, because do I want to turn off the other? Do I want to do it on a different? I think I want to do it on a different layer. The line art for the background. Yeah, we'll just do it on a separate layer. There. Whoa. Okay, the ball goes there, so it's no problem. Okay. I see why that is. I think it'll be fine. I'll just turn this one. No, I think I could probably do it on the same layer. Let's give it a try. If not, then I'll just go back to. Let's see. We could definitely do this on the same layer. That way, coloring will be a lot easier. I can even get the line to go straight down. Okay. Okay. Okay, that looks good. No, it's man. Yeah, I'm going. I done messed it up. Should I just actually I could still undo that, and I think I'm gonna erase this line. I'm not too happy with it. All right. That's better. Okay, that looks a lot better. All I had to do was get rid of a couple lines. I didn't have to go and undo everything. Okay. Also, if I finish this, the ladder should be resetting next week for TCG Live, so be able to get some games in maybe next week. That line is wrong. It doesn't go up like that. It doesn't curve. It goes up like that. All right, that kind of looks better. And then we come from here up. Actually, I need to erase that. This line here should go over this Pokeball actually as well. All right, that looks better, I think. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna do the seats. That's looking pretty good so far. I'm just gonna complete this side over here so that it's done, and I could just continue going from left to right. All right, let's see. Whoops, cancel. Okay. That line went a little too far. Delete that piece. I know they don't look like it, but they're supposed to be seats, I think. Little stands from where people can watch the show. Thanks, Misty. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm happy with the end product. It started off rough. You guys all were here to watch it when we started with the sketching, and I wasn't too happy with the sketching, but things turned around. I said it ended up looking pretty good. So, let's see. Whoops. Come on, I can't draw a straight line. Well, I mean, it doesn't even have to be straight. It's just supposed to be a curve anyway, but still. That is way too far out. That's better. Okay, there. And then we're gonna make the banner here. This light's gonna pop out from behind like that. Okay. Hopefully everyone's had a great week. It was a great week, honestly, overall, even though today was a bad day at work and yesterday was a bad day at work. But lots of stuff happened this week. I don't know if you guys were watching the World Championships, but that event was pretty good for Pokemon cards. It was in Anaheim, California too, so that's my hometown basically. And a Gardevoir deck took the World Championships, which a lot of people weren't surprised. I wasn't surprised per se, but I honestly thought that Gardevoir had lost his edge a little bit. My week's been pretty good. I'm glad you have been having a good week, Misty. It's good to know you guys are doing well. But yeah, the World Championships were crazy this weekend. Like I said, we got the reveal of Mega Victory Bell today, which is pretty cool. Hopefully I get to... I want to draw some Mega Pokemon too, so... Stay tuned for more projects. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Alright, so let's go ahead and do some of the detailing up here. We can go from there. Yeah, we're gonna start doing some detailing over here. I missed a light bulb up here. Yo, Ben, how's it going? It's going good, my guy. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's coming together really nicely. So the overall, if we turn off the, it's looking pretty good. I'm really, the process is all coming together now. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep doing the details over here on this side. Definitely coming together. Yes, it is. Thank you. I know that I remember last time that we were on stream, you said you were going to give Mr. Mime a shot too. I would really like to see it if you would share it. Oh, in other news, I made top 8 on Tuesday with my Azumarill deck. It was fun. It was really fun playing that deck. I really enjoy it. And the best thing about it is that even though I guess there was already an existing Azumarill deck before, I built it myself, you know? The matchup really struggles against Gardevoir. Like, if I can't get those early knockouts on Guardy, because I do play, I think, 3 boss, but it still struggles a bit. If I can't knock out those routes before they evolve, it's kind of over. Yep, it was bad. I'm better at drawing wolves. Awesome. I mean, wolves are cool. I mean, probably the coolest wolf Pokemon there is probably Lycanroc. I think it might be actually be the only wolf Pokemon that we have. I can't think of any other. Because Lycanroc is especially the day form, not the night form. The day form is because the other one's supposed to be like a werewolf kind of thing. I just don't like the midnight Lycanroc. I think that's what it's called, midnight Lycanroc. I like the day form. The day form is better. Oh, I see. This okay. This is supposed to be. Thought it was meant to be another line, like, but I see on the other side that it's actually supposed to be like maybe like a gold banner thing. I think. At least that's what I think I was the original idea. Whoops. Changed my pen color. Good job on the upper placement. I just went to a tournament and got 6th. I would have gotten a better placement, but I got handicapped. You got handicapped. Did you not have like a complete deck or something? What is it? What do you mean by you got handicapped? Did you? But 6 is still pretty good, man. Placing top 8 is always a good feeling. Yeah, but I was able to make that top 8 with my little Azumarill deck, and I was happy. I said the only decks that I lost to was a Gardevoir and a Dragapult. And technically my deck is supposed to counter Dragapult as well. Because I run so Azumarill is already a psychic type. Technically it's a fairy type, but it's psychic. Fairies are now psychic. And I run at least Clefairy in there. Handicap means that the people that I beat didn't win too much, so I got less points for beating them. Ah, I see. Okay, so you're talking about the percentages at the, like, I see what you mean now. Yeah, because when you beat better players, you get more points towards you in the opponent losing percentage, right? The opponent win percentage. Like, the more your opponent does well and you beat them, the more points you get. Like, that's what it means, right? I just never heard that term before. People saying like, "Oh, I got handicapped." Like, let's see. think that's the final detail. Can we turn off that? Let's see, am I missing anything? No, that's it. Yep, that's it. All right, so now that it's complete, we can start doing the coloring. Yep, okay. Yep, let's start the coloring so that we can finish this and then we can design. I want to actually design all the moves and everything and just wrap it up, put a little nice bow on it. It's kind of golf thing, I think. Yeah, I think actually you're right. I think golfers use that term. Handicap. Just delete this layer because I don't need it. Let's make another layer though. And then we make this. Then we can use our paintbrush tool. I mean our bucket. What color should we make the ball? I'm thinking maybe like a purplish color. No, what color should it be? Yeah, maybe like a purplish, like a... Ooh, I know what I forgot. I forgot a detail on Vampy though. Black. Yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. Now we can go back to our bucket tool. Have it contrasting the colors from the Vampy. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for, because so I was gonna do red, which red wouldn't be too bad. Actually even orange would, no, but orange is, because I like this would be a good, because Vampy is like this color over here, so it's contrast. It would be something on this side, but the Pokeballs are also going to be red, and the curtains are also going to be red. So I kind of didn't want to go with red. Maybe we'll go with yellow, like a yellowish color. Maybe a little bit darker yellow. Maybe like a gold color like that. Yeah, that'll contrast the Fampies nicely. Then we got... So let's look up the colors of Mr. Mime, because I could try to do it by... just by feeling, but I feel like that's probably would look pretty bad. So it's like a dark, kind of like a dark blue, but not necessarily dark enough. Like, no, that's still too bright bluish. I think that looks better. Maybe a little darker. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go. Then it's like a pinkish. It's like a shade of peach almost. A little bit darker. That's better. Ooh, okay. So for this, we're gonna have to color with the brush. For now, we'll leave it like that. And that's for the shoes as well. And obviously the gloves are white. So I need to turn off my paper layer so that I can see how I'm coloring the gloves, because sometimes you can't see it. So I have to do that. The kneecap thingies. Okay. And then his color is not necessarily white. It's like a really, really light pink as well for his skin color. And that's, nope, it's still lighter than that. It's too dark looking. Nope. Something like that. See if I can get it just a little bit more. There you go, that's better. It almost does look white, but it's like a pink. Oh, and then the color of the cheeks are the same color as that. So, and then the actual body is what the what? White. Okay. Got our Mr. Mime colors. All right. The mouth, since he has it open, we're gonna do it like a dark reddish, maybe a little bit more brown looking. I like that tone. Nope, too. There we go, more like an orangish color. That's better. All right. And then the arches are going to be, but the arches are going to be, they're supposed to be golden too. I mean, I think it'll be fine. Do that. This here. See, the banners, we should do like some fun colors. We should do like a green, a yellow for sure. Do like a light blue, like blue. Yeah, like that. And let's see, got job on the upper placement. Okay, let's see, handicaps. Have it contrasting colors from the Fampy, or however you spell that. Orange is what I was thinking, but an amber would work too. I'm gonna start thinking of names for his attacks. What do you want him to do? I just want him to be playable. I just want him to be a viable card, I guess, if that makes any sense. We can't make him overly busted. Yeah. So I want it to be a playable card because I said Mr. Mime has no playable cards, so it needs to be a playable card. That's kind of what I want. He has to have I want him to have an ability too, so something useful. So if this card were to come out today, I want people to be excited for it. They'd be like, oh my god, this Mr. Mime's gonna be good. Not necessarily broken, but competitively viable. Opponent discards 2 cards after play and gets 2 new. So it would make them like discard 2 cards and draw 2. I feel like that would help the opponent a lot. Because that way they can get rid of dead hands in their... You know what I'm saying? If the opponent has a chance to draw more cards and throw away 2 cards that they don't... Because it's possible that they could also have cards that they don't want to get rid of. But at the same time, it's also possible that they're just like, okay, these cards are useless to me. Let me get rid of them and draw 2 new. Like, that would give them an edge. So I don't think that would make Mr. Mime very playable. Oh, so you make your opponent discard 2 and you draw 2. That's not terribly bad. I do feel that some people might think that's broken. Random dude, hi, what's up? Hopefully you've been having a great week, random dude. Right now we're just trying to finish and wrap up this Mr. Mime. $80 damage for each Fampy on your bench. That's not terrible, but at the same time, this looks so good. Thanks, I appreciate it. But at the same time, I'm not sure. Like, if you think about it, I mean, it wouldn't be like how would we be able to integrate a Fampy into a psychic deck? Because Fampy is technically he's a ground type, or in the game a fighting type in the TCG, and those don't really mix too well. It's a random dude. I know, right? It's a random dude. That is... Don't leave me with a suspense, random dude. Finish your sentence. Moi. Okay, yeah, that is you. Alright, let's see. archway itself. All right, let me pull up. We'll do the ground. Ground should be like a brownish color like that, maybe. Yeah, maybe a little too dark brown. Maybe a little bit lighter. Yeah, like that. Then we're gonna use red again for like I need to go. Nice hanging out with you. Thanks, random dude. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, let's get Fampy's colors to make this bottom look a little bit more complete. Thanks, you too. Bye. Have a good one, man. See if we can get a Fampy. The colors are actually, yeah, so it's like a bluish color. A little bit more green tone. Too much. That looks all right. Nope. Too dark. I think that's good. Actually, the nose color is orange too, so or what you could do is for the Fampy, flip a coin. If heads, knocks out player's active Pokemon. If tails, does nothing. That's not bad either. That's that. That seems a little OP though. I mean, you can knock out a Pokemon on a coin flip. I mean, that would make it busted. People would play it for sure. I could just see people calling for it to get banned though. They're like, no, it's too strong. Okay, I like that color better. I keep flopping back and forth. I feel like this is... It's like, oh, it's a good color, but it's not. I don't know. Keep flip-flopping back and forth. Alright, the Fampies look pretty good. Obviously, we're still going to do a shading and lighting. Attack Circus Trouble. Discard as many items from your hand as you like. 50 damage for each item discarded in this way. That's a pretty good attack, too. These are all good suggestions. That seems a little bit more balanced, actually, because you're discarding useful cards, items. Like, I mean, he is juggling the Pokeballs, so that's a pretty like neat little gesture to what's actually happening in the card. Actually, that's not too bad either, yeah. Ability, Helping Hand. When you play this Pokemon onto your bench, you may search your deck for an item card. Onto your bench, so you can search it from a nest ball, right? You would be able to use a nest ball to search it. And put it on your bench. You don't have to necessarily play it from your hand. As long as you put it on your bench, that's all that matters. That wouldn't be bad. That'd be pretty good. That's not bad either. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now we need to make like a void back here. I don't like that too much. Needs to be a little bit more clear like that, maybe. Not so sure about that one. That's better, I think. Yeah, these are all pretty good suggestions. Well, to make it more balanced, it would be better to have it be only from your hand because it would be OP. Kind of like Charizard. I mean, Charizard and Grimmsnarl right now, like their abilities only activate when you play it from your hand. Yeah, because it would be pretty OP if you just nest ball, find Mr. Mime, put it on your bench, look for another card. You can even like chain them. You can get another nest ball, put another Mr. Mime down, And then you can get something like a prime catcher, unfair stamp, you know, stuff like that. But at the same time, if you have to discard items to do damage, then that would cancel itself out too. That wouldn't be too bad, because if you're playing it, you're not discarding it from your hand. So that could balance itself out a little bit. Yeah, the ability would be with if the Fampy had like a the ability to search for an item, and then Mr. Mime would be the one to discard the items. That'd be pretty cool. That way they would work together. The cards would go together that way. Okay. I need to look at a reference of like the circus background. Trying to see if I can get some ideas. Let's see. Because everything in circuses, from what I can see, or like from reference images, everything's really red. Have a new item. Circus ball doesn't have to be good, but Mr. Mime would have an ability that gets them back from the discard. A circus ball. Well, I mean, I could do that. The only issue is that I kind of want it to be like, if this card were to drop right now, that people would want to play it. As I don't have to make other cards necessarily to support it. Just as I think the like we were on the right path when we were like talking about, because the one that Misty said is also pretty good, where it would be like a trade where the ability could only be used once. No, that's discard. That'd be discarding way too much for free too for an ability. Cause what's the one right now? The Tortuga's the one that does damage for each item card in your opponent's discard pile. Like we could maybe look into that angle too, to like make them basically, whenever you play Mr. Mime from your hand, makes your opponent discard. No, but then people would automatically not discard items to purposely not power up the Mr. Mime. I know, I was just thinking too hard. Yeah. It's all good. I said these are all suggestions. These are all good. These are all ideas. We're brainstorming here. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to get the ball rolling, you know? I'm trying to think of what, because I'm not like liking any of these backgrounds. Everything's just red. And I feel like with the curtains being red, like I don't know how it, like these other, like for instance, like I'm looking at like this stuff like here, where it's just red. Everything's red, you know. So I like this one's got a little bit of blue, like a purplish that we could do maybe, but other than that, it's just red. Like I'm not too, like I like red. Red is my favorite color, but it's just. Like when it's in everything, it just doesn't look great. But I guess we could go for like a purplish color for like the tent back here. Not that purple though. That's better. Actually, that's not too bad. What if it where you can have your opponent choose to draw one card, and if they do, you draw two. That's actually, that doesn't sound too bad either. That sounds pretty good. Helps them and you. Fun for everyone. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. Like it basically is like, oh, the opponent draws one card, you draw two. I mean, that's a pretty good ability. I mean, another thing that could be cool is we could do like because I like that idea. I like the idea of having them draw and you drawing also. It's like they draw one, you draw two, and we can make like that would be the ability, right? And then we can like when you play this Pokemon from your hand to your bench, your opponent draws one card, you draw two, and then having the attack do like damage maybe for each. That way it'd be like it'd be called like juggling act, right? And then it would basically do however damage for however many cards they have in their hand, something like that. Kind of like the Noivern that's like it does more. It doesn't cost any energy to attack with it if your opponent has a certain amount of cards in their hand. So this would be something like that where it'll do damage for however many cards they have in their hand. So kind of like a reverse Tinkaton where you'll be doing more damage the more cards they have in their hand. It would also be good against like something like Goldango as well. It would be pretty good because they're just drawing cards with coin bonus. So immediately I see this card would get play in the meta. That sounds like it would work. All right, let's see, what can we do here with the chairs? Like I feel like that would be pretty okay. Like I think that makes a little bit more sense, right? So it would be basically like Misty's idea of but instead of having them discard, you would both draw, and then we have the balancing like act of or the juggling act that that Ben suggested, which instead of doing the 80 damage for each Vampy, it'd be like, I don't know, it could be like maybe 20. No, that would be too weak. How about like something like 40 damage for each card in their hand? Because it would be an EX, so I think 20. No, yeah, so like 40 for each maybe, because even if they have two cards, they would be doing like 80 damage. And if they have 5 cards, then be doing 200 damage. Now it needs to be a little stronger than that though, I think. So 50 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. 4 cards, 200 damage. 5, 250. That would be enough to knock out an EX. For 5 cards. Maybe something like that. 10 for each card in both people's hands. Actually, that's pretty good. But that means that if both of you have 5 cards, then that's only doing 100 damage. That's still pretty weak. 20 for each card in both people's hand. If you have 5, that's 100. If your opponent has 5, that's 200. Maybe 20 damage for each card in both players' hands. That wouldn't be bad. All right. Anyway, I'm getting distracted too much with that. Let me. So I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with these chairs because I'm not seeing the vision with it really. Alright, well, let's finish the color on Mr. Mime, and then I think we can start doing more stuff with it. Ten for each card is both. Yeah, like I said, I think 20 is probably maybe the magic number. 20 for each. All right, let's finish filling in. Yeah, I like that. It's not too bad actually. This color though could be a little bit, maybe a little more muted down. Like that maybe. Yeah, that looks bad. That looks, how did I say that looks bad? That looks better. Alright, and then we're gonna go and Mr. Mime's eyes need to be black. He does have a little bit of white though in his eyes. It's very little, but it's there. Very subtle. Let's make our brush a little smaller. Okay, that's not, needs to be more pronounced than that. Okay, that's better. too much. It looks great. Thank you so much, Misty. All right. Kyle says he likes it too. Tell Kyle to say thank you. Thanks, Kyle. Now it's just about filling in all these little gaps. Oh, actually. Okay, let's see. Fill in more gaps right here. 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 Right here in the shoe. See. Need to drop some white paint on here. On here. And here. Okay. To be any gaps there. Okay, where else do I see any more? Up here. I think that's it for that. Now we just gotta do some shading and stuff, and I think it's ready to go. I want to try something. I don't know how good it'll look, but I want to make another layer, make it very transparent. And we're gonna draw like yep, there. That doesn't look bad. Kind of like a spotlight effect. Maybe make it all right. I like that little spotlight effect. Now we do some shadow stuff. Whoops, I kind of hit my mic with my headset. All right, now we do make another layer. And this is going to be our turn this one off for now. It's going to be our multiply. So this is going to be our shading layer. Whoops, I went a little too much on that. Okay. Probably wider. Something like this. What? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see what else can we do here. Mappies. Here underneath their face. And then underneath them as well. Okay. See, if the light was coming like that down, where else would you see a shadow? I feel like not very many places though. I have a bit of shadow like underneath himself right here in his face. This would be more highlights than anything actually. Yep, I believe it would be more highlights than anything. Alright, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some shadow beneath the chin, I guess. Just a bit, not a whole lot. It's hardly noticeable. Okay. And then we're gonna make another layer. Same thing, and then this one's gonna be our, I think it's hard light that I use. Soft light. Nope, it's definitely not soft light, hard light. What's going on? Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. Yep, I like that. Let's do highlights on Mr. Mime. Okay. I like the lighting you got going. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get it to look like so that way it looks convincing. The actual light from the spotlight actually looks convincing. I think it needs a little bit more pronunciation here. Whoops. Whoops. I accidentally undid the highlight on Mr. Mime's hair. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. All right. There's one last thing that I want to do, and I'm not sure if it'll come out, but let me see. I need to take a look at it. So I really like the art by this artist here. And whenever there's a subject in it, sorry, excuse me. Whenever there's like a subject in it, they always seem to do like this little white outline on it. And I really do like that. I like how that looks, just like a white outline on things. I like it. I don't know. So I'm gonna see if I can kind of replicate that a little bit. Take some inspiration from this artist that I really like her. I think it's I mean, I don't know. I think it's her. Not sure. We're gonna do a different layer for that. We're just gonna make one last layer here. It's gonna be just white. Paintbrush. Let's see. I would of course delete all the lines, all the line art that's like behind the outline. Obviously right now it looks kind of wonky with all the line art still behind it. It adds character. I'm not 100% sure on it, but it adds a little bit of character to it, you know? All right, let's see what happens if we commit to it. You know what this reminds me of? Paper Mario. All right, let's see what happens if we commit to. Well, that looks pretty cool actually. I just accidentally removed all the line art. It doesn't look bad. It looks pretty cool. All right, let's see what happens. right, let's see. All right. What do you guys think? That's it. That's the art completed. I really like how the white outline looks on the Fampies more than on the Mr. Mime. I think the Mr. Mime's face could actually be a little bit, whoops. Probably use more light on his face. Mom's on break right now. Kyle, what's up? All right, that's the actual drawing complete from start to finish. I hope you guys like it. Now let's make it into an actual card. First we gotta save. And then we export as a PNG. I'm not sure, maybe the white outline, I don't know. I like it on the Fampi a lot. I like how it looks on the Fampi. It looks really nice, but I'm not too convinced about how it looks on the Mr. Mime. All right, let me try something. So I already exported without the lines. With the white outlines. And now we're gonna do it without. And we're gonna do a save as with this one. Oh man. This is gonna be Mr. Mime. No white lines. Alright, so I have two versions of it. I have this one without those white outlines on everything, and then I have the one with it. Which one do you guys like better? I'm gonna put it up right here, back to back. So. Alright, so let me. What did I just do? Whoops. No, I don't want to do that. All right, let's see. Now let's open up the other one. Alright, so this is a side by side. Yeah, well the spotlight's gonna so you like the white outlines, or you like the one without the white outlines? Oh, and I didn't realize that my face is in the way. So let me move this Mr. Mime a little bit more over here. So do you guys like the one with the white outline more, or the one without the white outline? Left or right? Which one do you guys like better? With? Yeah, I mean, I see both. Yeah, I kind of do like the one with a little bit more. I just wish that I did a better job on the lines in the Mr. Mime, I think. But yeah, with, I think. Alright, so we'll make that one into the card. I like the one with the white lines, so does Kyle. Alright, so we'll do the one with the white lines. So now we're gonna create our own Pokemon card. Close these guys out. Alright, so for those of you, whoops. Man, it doesn't really look good here on this We'll have to do it on the other screen. Let me just change the OBS the way that that's looking. Whoops, okay, hold on. Alright, hopefully you guys can see that well. Alright, so this is gonna be Scarlet Violet. I'm gonna Pokemon Psychic, Basic, Variation, None, Rarity, Full Art. Name. What? Mr. Mime. Subname, none. Hit points. We'll do 240. No flare. No. Where's the EX? I know you can make it an EX here. Oh, there it is. Basic EX. There we go. We'll make its weakness is steel type metal times 2. No resistance. Retreat cost will be 2. Then we'll add make it a 151. Regulation, we'll call it H. 1 of 1. All right. Rarity. Special illustration rare. There's the ability. What did we say was the ability? So whenever this Pokemon is played from your hand, your opponent draws 1 card, you draw 2 cards. Let's see. What do we call the ability name? Helping Hand? Yep. Helping Hand. When this what's the thing for the tilde? $0.33. Nope, that's not it. That is definitely not it. 0233, okay. No, that's not it. What? What am I missing? Yeah, Alt 0. I don't get it. 0233, yeah. Alt 0233. That's not it. That's all right. We'll just copy it. Yeah, it's Alt 0233. Why is it not working? No. I don't know why it keeps doing a heart instead. I don't need a heart. All right. When this Pokemon is played from your hand, your opponent draws one card and you draw two. And then the attack, it's gonna be one psychic and one colorless. Call it Juggling Act. Damage times 20. This attack does 20 damage for each card in both player's hand. Yep, I like that. And now we add our art. It's my recents. All right. And just like that, we have our Mr. Mime completed card. It's not like that it's covering Fampy's eyes. I feel like this is good like this. Yep, all done. We're gonna download that now. And we have our Mr. Mime completed. We like that. Thank you so much, Misty. Dodo Fire. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime now has a decent playable card thanks to you guys who gave me all the suggestions. I feel like this would go in the meta pretty good. It would be a playable card. You would see people playing this card. Like I said, it would do good against Goldango, who just likes to have all the cards in their hand. It would do good against Tinkaton, who also likes to have a lot of cards in their hand. Any card that runs the Dunsparce as a draw engine would definitely suffer. This would be a playable card, I think. And it's not too broken. I think it's just right, you know, for 5 cards in your hand and 5 cards in the opponent's hand. That's already 200 damage. It's not too broken. Pair it with Xeroxix Machinations. I don't know about Xeroxix, because Xeroxix it'll put the opponent down to 3. I wouldn't want them to have that. I want my opponent to have more cards in their hand. But yeah, hopefully you guys liked it. It is complete. We are done. I let the stream go on a little bit further just because I wanted to finish it, but it is done. And like I said, hopefully you guys liked it. You guys got to see behind the scenes of my process of making the card from the beginning, from just doing the outlines. You know, that was 2 weeks ago. We just did all the sketch work. Then the following week we finished up we did the details, and we did the line art for everything. And then today we finished doing line art, and then we went into the coloring, and finally you know, the highlights and everything, finalizing the card. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like it, make sure that you guys smash that like button, share the stream with people. You know, it really helps out a lot. We're close to, we're still like 100 subscribers away from 500, but we can make it there with your help. So if you guys enjoy it, you know, go ahead and smash the like button. Like I said, share this stream with people. I'm probably gonna make a short from this video because I recorded the drawing. I think I did it a little bit late, so it's not gonna be like from the very beginning, but you know, I'll make a short video out of it or something. And yeah, hopefully, like I said, you guys enjoyed it, and you guys continue to support my artwork, and I'll continue making more cards. But this is great. This is all thanks to you guys. You guys really helped support this Mr. Mime, and I'm very happy with it. And I hopefully, like I said, you guys are too, because you guys all pitched in to make this possible. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys again next week on Thursday. Next week, I think we're going to be playing some games, because I think the ladder is going to reset, so we'll be able to go get into some TCG gameplay, and we'll go from there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you that was here supporting the stream tonight, and I'll catch you guys next Thursday. Have a good night.